Hey, what's going on, guys? We're here, and today we'll be doing the strike called Tree of Probabilities. So, there's a lot of running in these strikes, and I'm more of a speed run type of guy, so that kind of works in my favor. But you'll see at some parts where we slow down because of either deaths or some guys stuck behind, and sometimes it just doesn't join the fire team. Now, me being me wanting to speedrun this, after I revive my teammate, I just jump over this Colossus, completely just didn't acknowledge him, and I just got destroyed here. Now this new DLC is honestly beautiful. They added a lot of new storylines and some lore about Osiris, and all the new maps, and especially Mercury is just amazing. Especially like the time traveling part. I don't know what to call this part, but I just call it time traveling part because it looks like we're traveling time. I don't know. So this is the part where there's a lot of running. You have to kill a bunch of yellow bar enemies to open the gates. Sometimes the gates are blocked off, so that's where it gets a little annoying. But right here we're just killing things to get past the gate. Now here's a perfect example of me wanting to speedrun. I just completely forget about all these enemies. I run right past them, getting shot, just to get to the gate. We end up getting the gate, and we just went past.
Looks like the Vex are trying to re-establish control of the forest.
They can try. This forest is mine now.
The Vanguard would disagree.
I didn't ask them.
Now I just want to discuss a little about people are being controversial because this strike is basically a story mission, and people are saying that Bungie got lazy, and I would agree with them. Just making a strike harder because it's a story mission. You can't do that, really. It's like the player already experienced it during the story, and you're just having them replay it this exact same way, just with more challenging enemies. I think they should have changed that, and hope they don't do it again. Now I just want to mention that I'm using the Vigilance Wing, the 5-round burst exotic pulse rifle. It's actually relatively good in this right now. I'm also using the sidearm. I think it's Rattler. I don't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure it's the Rattler. I have a bunch of these, and the only reason I'm using it is because they're pretty fun to use. Because these enemies aren't that hard to kill, so I was like, might as well.
Use the forest to
Now,
create a
we're about
simulation
to use
of
the
your
Sparrow on
You're gonna
Mercury,
need it for that
honestly.
A
In
ghost
patrol,
would do
like
that.
when you're patrolling Mercury, not
just
just
did.
in this strike, you should have access to your Sparrow, because it's not a big map, but I don't want to waste time running or walking. Like, I've seen the map, I get it, it's nice, but at some point you should just be able to use a Sparrow on this map. Now this part right here, there's just some Sparrow lanes, and just going through the map a little, I'm gonna cut through a little bit towards the exit.
You're headed straight
And
for him.
now we're getting
Caught in a
pretty
window
close
in
to the
time,
boss.
trying to steal the map before we can get it.
It's
You'll
just
fail
a
every time,
couple
but you
lines of
need to know
enemies,
that.
and
Sounds horrible.
then it'll lead us
Future
right to
where
it.
he succeeds is much worse.
Now we are entering the boss fight right now, and this is one of the most badass moments I've ever seen in, but like that Bungie ever did. Like, good job. I applaud them on this. Just watch. It speaks for itself.
So, where's this Valus?
Wait for it.
He just got destroyed. I'm applauding him right now. That was probably one of the coolest things I've ever seen. He just came out of nowhere. So right now, there's a couple stages to this boss. See, me and my friends, we took down his health, so he went immune.
It worked out fine.
Then he went to the next section, and then a Minotaur spawns, because so we have to kill the Minotaur to open up the gate that I'm standing right in front of. Because so once we kill him, see right here, the gate opens. Try to avoid these lasers because they do a lot of damage to you. The boss comes right back in, and you just have to do damage to him again. Preferably you should use rockets because they do a lot to him. See, once we do enough damage, he'll go immune again, and then he'll rinse and repeat. He'll go to the next section. And make sure you should make sure you kill the Minotaur pretty quickly if you want to do this fast. There is a lot of ads, as I said. A bunch of Scions and Harpies, so just kill those. Yeah, I think my friends, yeah, we just killed the Minotaur, so the shields will go down, and I'm waving to him right now because my friend died trying to have a fist fight with the Minotaur. I'm just waiting on them, and yeah, just a bunch of Harpies are around. So now we're about to go through. We're approaching the final stage, actually. It's a bit of a jumping session, I guess. Go through these platforms, and then right now, this one circle just enters us into the boss fight, the final stage. He's not going to go immune anymore, so use all your rockets if you want. I use my super, which melts him. And honestly, it wasn't that hard. Make sure you don't get knocked off the map like my friend did. Yeah, honestly, if you also, as long as you guys are a well-coordinated team, anyone could pull this off.
All Cabal eliminated. We'll make a full
Alright, now
report
that
to
he's
Vanguard.
dead, the chest is gonna spawn in the middle, and my friend's gonna jump off the map. That's kind of his
If you'll
tradition.
let me.
You do get a lot of loot from this chest. As you can see, I got a legendary engram. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like below because it helps support the channel. Just make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications if you didn't already to be notified when I post my weekly uploads. And once again, thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.